Eve Online. Let's do this.
You said Otakwa?
Yes, we're in Umi now.
I'm a bit behind. I went to
For
the
those
wrong gate.
Lincoln systems, for those of you who are catching up.
It wasn't real clear on where we were going. Or it was clear and I just messed up, so I'm trying to catch up here. With the fleet. My way. They're purified.
God damn it, Tony.
Who's our admin? Just warp to an individual. Anybody, I guess.
Warp drive
Try to find
active.
out where they're at.
Where to?
Jumping into AWI, just hold once we jump in.
Looks like where I'm
Yeah,
going.
be patient, bombers. We got some battleships with us. It's taking a little bit longer.
Yeah, I'm bringing up the rear.
Took the bombs out, so it's not showing a bomb
Take
on
the
the bottom.
warp. you can warp to me
See this
if you
take the
didn't
warp
get
thing?
it
I don't
in a
understand.
second.
Oh,
It's a
come
long
on,
warp, so
really?
give us a second.
A couple of shacks are actually keeping up.
Warp drive active.
Take a ping because the guy I warped to wasn't to the gate yet.
Just get in on it quick. They're putting it into armor right now, so this isn't a final timer. We're just going to look around. Scouts, if you want to jump into FTAC 7, BTAC S and FTAC R, look for any structures. Go ahead and do it.
Guys, also, if you're in a bomber, make sure your ship's cloaked. I know it's not important on this fleet, but you should always be cloaked.
Yeah, get in the habit of it. Usually you should have your cloak as F1.
Yeah. I'll handle the fleet, thanks.
Warp drive active.
God, there were 2 in here when I was here like 30 minutes ago. They've been murdering these. Get in on it quick. These guys don't fit much. It's ridiculous.
FCM pointed.
Go ahead and fire.
Who shot the bomb?
God, don't be stupid, guys. Jesus Christ.
Also a harpy here.
Warp drive active.
It's hard when you're trying to catch up and they're not putting anything.
I'm
This
so-
is where they're supposed to be saying where they're going, where our next destination is, and they're not. It's very unorganized. If you're with him, it's great. Trying to catch up and find them, suck.
Warp drive
Man, I could just spin
active.
this to shack all day. They did such a good job with these holes.
I spend
Is
my,
AW the final system for me, right?
Yes, sir.
there we go. I freaking
Sorry, I was out of
found
range
them.
when
That
you
was
guys
annoying.
left. My headset was awesome.
Go ahead and shoot it.
Oh,
They made this take significantly less time. Nobody tell Atrium this wasn't hard.
who's our FC here? Sec. His name is
Is everybody
Merc.
just going through region commander
No.
looking for stuff?
yeah.
It's
Merc.
so pathetic. Like, I'm out here with my scouts and I see scouts that I recognize of the other pricks who lead fleets in this stupid alliance.
No, guys, it's
Tell us how you really feel.
Titan fleet here. There's not enough DPS for this attack.
Since when can you get Metagrinder for Leshaks?
Since when could you what?
The skin from the Leshak.
Meat grinder? As of this morning.
It's
So
from
cool.
the. Is it a drop from these?
No, you rush Russia event thing. So it's limited time. It's in Jita. Buy it now before the price gets fucked. It's beautiful. It lets the girls know that you fuck and they'll be impressed.
Yeah, I was looking at the Triglavian hat on the ship tree earlier, and I don't know what it is, but it has the Caldari logo on the top of it. Like, if you go into the show info and you look at it, it literally has the Caldari logo on top of it.
The T2 Caldari ships, or the T2 Triglavian ships, were all made by the Empires.
Ah.
Oh, I got a fucking lead on something. Let's see here. This stupid Fortizar's reinforced, but I got something on D-scan for that ass. Just hanging.
Oh, is it what I think?
Obviously.
Ooh, my eyebrows have gone up.
It's just... Never own one of these when we're around. We're gonna get this. Hold on, I'm D-scanning quick. Just take me a second.
As one does.
All my damage is getting deflected.
Yeah, there's a little DPS on this thing.
Yeah, that's the carrier fleet ruining everything.
Don't forget the one super. It's gotta be special. Yeah, there's one super.
Big toys. There's no supers.
That's true.
Oh, it is. One Nix is here.
Don't be stupid.
Jesus Christ, are you guys doing a fucking commercial for like the hostels? I mean, what's the goddamn deal? Pull together.
I remember my first fleet too, guys. It's okay.
Wow. I'm not freaking out. You're freaking out.
I was hoping to not have to work tonight, so.
Well, it looks like you will now. Boot somebody from the Alliance.
Oh, he doesn't consider that work.
Oh, right.
It's a pleasure.
It's a perk.
Work is filling out all the paperwork.
He's got people to do that for him.
Can I take a pot shot at any of these idiots?
No.
Here. Hey, shoot horrendous.
Just broadcast them. We'll get it.
We'll get it if it go wrong.
This tower's reinforced. That's a bitch.
There it goes.
Scouts, anybody got anything in, like, FTech-R? Check FTech-R and FTech-7. I've got eyes in BTech-S looking around. Everybody just hang tight. We got time to do a little more. There's Pocos. I'll warp us to one that we'll do in the meantime.
Who should we be anchoring on?
Anchor on Merkelchen.
Thank you.
What's anchor? Orbit or approach?
Yep, either's fine.
Orbit.
You're in small, keep moving.
Gotcha.
I didn't hear the anchor name. Was that Mercy? From Mercy?
The person in the top of the fleet, Merkelchen.
Oh my god, I think they reinforced all these Pocos too. Son of a bitch. Alright, we're moving next door.
6 days.
Everybody get aligned to B TAC-S. Bravo, TAC-S.
See, there you go. He actually mentioned something. That's helpful.
Warp drive active.
BTech-S, gate is green. GKP will be next for your line.
GK something. He should be putting us up here.
Jesus. Hey, Bastion guy in our fleet that killed my Stratios, you're an asshole.
The one with the 20-something kill marks?
Wait, somebody killed your Stratios?
Yes! I look over and it's in a fucking pod.
Yeah.
I don't even know how to deal with that information right now.
Yeah, we'll deal with it later. Gates Green, jump into BTEC-S.
Fleet music length.
Bastion.
These guys are.
Merc, you
a-holes
lost the
most of the
Stratios.
time.
No, the Stradio.
Oh no.
Yeah, that thing had a ton of fucking kill marks, god damn it.
GKP is what he was saying.
Alright, we're going to GKP, Gates Green.
The carriers are with us. They're stealing our kill.
They gotta beat us there.
We're faster than they are.
Yeah, they're fatigued.
It's the only thing we're faster than right now.
I'll bring bubbles next time.
Yeah, Laura Link is shit.
I don't know if anybody noticed, but they moved where the kill reports are in the corporation window, and this is a tragic day.
I was just trying to find it. Like, what the fuck am I doing wrong?
I found it, but it doesn't load, so fucking thanks, UCC.
CC, please.
Go ahead and jump into GKP. I'll get a warp in for you.
Well, that didn't work.
He's a newt. He's supposed to be killed. He's complaining because some of us killed him.
Go ahead and take the warp.
Drive active.
There's a major war going on. He brings a neutral character into the war.
Why did he do that?
Why
He
wouldn't he?
fails at life.
Mr. Smooth Brain.
Bunch of whiners.
Smooth brain.
You bring a neutral to war and,
Now
he
we
gets
can't go on
killed.
Stratio's run.
You're a dummy.
I'm gonna shoot him.
Mark, I got a Stratos here if you want it.
That's alright, I get my own things.
Does it have
he is
75
blue.
kill marks on it?
Eventually it will.
We can't catch with that thing for like 2 years. It's unbelievable.
It was the same one?
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Alright, we're warping down.
Down to what?
What the fuck? Why did he do that?
Probably had a bad overview.
Here's the thing, he would have had to like literally empty an entire clip into reload to finish you off as well. So there would have been plenty of time for him to think, is this the right thing to be doing right here?
This is why I shouldn't have my sound off. I didn't even see it. I saw it when it was too late.
Name and shame.
Alright, let's
Do we get him?
start shooting this thing. No, that's alright, we're shooting the structure.
Orbit structure or orbit FC?
You guys can go ahead and orbit the structure, that's probably best. Get drones out if you got them.
That's not deflecting?
Yep, Ragnar. Yeah, Ragnar, you just orbit it whatever your firing range is, minus like 5 kilometers or something like that. It's always best to spread out. You don't want to be too close. You don't ever want to like face tank a structure. That's never a good thing. And you know, if somebody should suddenly sit in this thing, you know, this one does have modules on it, so we'll be careful. It's not in low power, so if you see it start to red box you, just warp away. DPS on the Lashaks, if they've got 2 lows and you're using the good ammo, it's about 2,400.
Yeah, I'm getting like hits of 2,200 right now.
I'm gonna let it fully spool up, and then I'm gonna inject the Paralantia 4 and see what we get.
Oh, geez. Yeah, no, I think in the last structure I was hitting like, I don't think I spooled up all the way. I think I was doing like low 3,000s. And my skills are kind of ass, so I think it could be higher.
I gave you some fleet music, Mark.
Thank you.
Here it is one more time.
You know, now with those Lashaks, you can start putting the faction guns back on, yeah.
Enemy 7 jumps out in 5-D82P. Enemy 8 jumps out.
It's a good thing about the new patch is now you can use your Tech 2 ammo on faction guns, so you get all the bonuses and none of the drawbacks.
Enemy 6 jumps out.
So I got 2 pilots in this fleet and 1 fax pilot sitting in that carrier fleet. Just watching the fleet chat. Nobody's dying, so I guess we're doing okay.
Excellent. Don't wander off anybody. There's plenty of hostiles running around, so we may need to get the hell out of here pretty quick. Lashaks, you guys obviously want to get aligned to like a moon or something like that if shit hits the fan and make your way off. I actually fit a cloak on my Lashak. I was using the Kunmi cloaky Lashak.
Damn, I cannot relate. I'm also the only one without a skin, so I feel poor.
This Russian one, if you guys want to look at my ship, it's got like a constellation where some big in Immensia or some shit like that, where there was a huge battle with the Russians, and like there's a system lit up in the constellation.
Yeah, it's the dopest looking skin for the Triglavians, I think. I love that meat grinder skin.
I like my chrome one.
Yeah, no, that chrome one looks nice.
$780 for that skin for the meat grinder.
No Porsche.
Nope. I just logged in my Jada out so I can buy it.
So did I.
I can't even fly those ships, and I bought those skins.
No Nurgles on the market yet.
I've been watching.
I've refreshed it 10,000 times, even though I know it's gonna take like 2 days anyway. I can't help it because I just want to have the first 10 of them.
What did I
I've
miss?
been watching him too.
It's the Triglavian assault frigate. Real cool shit. The Triglavian frigate itself isn't that great, so this iteration promises to be pretty slick. It's obviously got like really good bonuses, ramping up damage, and then an assault damage control, which is just clutch. I think you could see it get a lot of use once the prices aren't insane anymore.
Tony, did you hear that he just attacked you?
I actually heard that, and I almost retaliated, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm gonna leave it alone.
What, for the Damovic, or the what the hell's the little one?
The Damovic, I fucking love that ship. The layout's a little weird, but I love it.
I like the way it looks, but I've never been able to find a fit that I was a fan. Like when you're gonna use it, you're just like, oh yeah, I have a Kikimora.
Did they make a change to the Domovic with this patch?
No, unfortunately. It needs a slot layout change. They're not going to do that.
They had changed the range on the end turrets, I believe, and they added extra resistance.
I'm looking up the patch notes right now. Hold on.
The hack is pretty dope looking. I just like the ship model.
Dude,
Oh,
the
yeah, the
hack
hack
is
is
amazing.
Yeah, but it's going to be so expensive for a while.
That's
for
fine.
sure.
It's fucking amazing.
No pause. I'm buying one no matter what the price.
Well, you could go a no pores and get a Lashak that hits like a fucking truck, and it can actually tank better.
I think the hack out damages the Lashak.
No.
At the very end of its ramp, yes, but up until then, no. So you're gonna be hitting harder out of the gate with the Lashak.
Some of us don't have an option in the matter. Like the boss says, this is where we're flying, and then like I have to train into these ships, and I gotta buy them. Like I don't get a choice.
Maxing out credit cards. It's painful.
Listen, if your ship hangar does not look like Tony Stark's garage, you're playing the game wrong.
Indeed.
Tony, I feel like none of us told you to fly the Damovic.
I feel like that too.
Malediction landing. He might be
Here we
getting.
go.
Yep, wake up, everybody wake up. It's very, very likely people care about these structures, obviously.
Someone get tackle. Oh wait, he's tether range.
Yep, start getting aligned if you're in, anything even remotely slow. Otherwise, frigates, the moment you see it start to red box you, he's going to go for those shacks, I'm sure. But the moment you see it start to red box you, get the hell out.
The only real danger
Just
from
target paint the Lashaks.
And if you're sitting next to a Lashak and you're in a bomber, just give us like 10 k's of space so we can cloak if we need to.
once you're targeted, you can't cloak.
Nope. Just saying, just in case we need to, that's all.
So the biggest danger is probably bombs.
You never know, maybe he can not even gun it.
No, he's a
Or
gunner.
it does have guns fit.
Okay. It does have gun set.
Maybe he's trying to reset the.
Lack of ammo, maybe.
I saw
Easy
him.
oversight.
I saw him gun on structure yesterday. So
He's yelling somebody about it not having the proper EC fit.
But it's still just him and local, so it's limited what he can do on his own. Is anyone even targeted, or?
Not yet.
Nope.
Make sure your torps are cycling.
That's got to be one of the most satisfying lasers in the business. Look at that.
Did he jump out? You fucking give up.
Yep, he's out.
Jumps out in
Yep.
5-D82P.
Alright, well then I feel like we can leave.
Message 6 jumps out.
We've succeeded. There he goes. He pussed out. What a pussy. How are you not going to fight this? You're not going to fight 110, like 50,000 DPS? It's probably more than that in your malediction.
Coward. Just true cowardice.
Total cowardice. I mean, can you guys believe this? Could you imagine if we did this?
Oh, this is a golden station combat opportunity right here. If you got like a bomb launcher and like even just one multi-roll, you could do pretty well against frigates.
We would never abandon a region murder.
Yeah, no. Like if you can't undock and fight 130 dudes, like I don't even know what you're doing. Fuck it.
Hey, give him a break. He found the undock button.
I mean, they made it
Speaking
big
of,
enough.
Can we link them yet?
Yeah.
How do you do it? I was messing around trying to find it.
You go to the Neocom, then under Utilities, and then it's like something on there. You should be able to find it.
Yeah, it's
From
called point
utilities.
of
I'm
window.
looking local.
Can you link
looking
that
local
to me
and
so I can
copy
find
it.
it?
Oh yeah, hold on.
Looking
Point of
local,
window.
copy it to a notepad.
He's in PL though, so I mean, the meme stands, but still.
Nice.
I'm just pissed you can't make it point to something useful, like how to find your fleet. I feel like that one would have been super useful.
There's already a way to do that. You look in the map and see where your fleet is, or you just
No, I know that. I mean to show people how to do that. But yes, thank you.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you.
I think that the fleet they should have a button like join fleet, where it gives you like the closest route towards your FC.
I think that would have intelligence implications that people
Oh,
probably
yeah.
wouldn't want.
Maybe if it was an option you could turn off. Like
Yeah, make
if
it so the FC can turn it off.
Or broadcast.
Structure
Every-
somehow repaired for 7 seconds.
That's because we were afraid of a malediction, Mr. Real.
We were all holding our breath, trying not to die. Did someone just sneeze on this fleet? As if this is a game?
Dude, I had a fucking fender bender today. Some asshat ran a red light, and I tapped them.
Did you like tap him, like sexy tap him, or did you like just like bump into his car?
Like prison
So
time,
hard
or
with
was
that
this
metal.
like South Philly double tapping?
Tapping in a biblical sense, or what?
You know what? I will show you the video. You can look for yourself.
Ooh.
Video evidence.
Don't you hate it when you decide to blow the yellow light and the guy in front of you chickens out?
I hope he's I hope it's gonna be a link to Pornhub. Be a link to Pornhub.
Stepsister videos? What?
That's my fetish.
You want to look at the one that Bruden posted. The Amir one's kind of meh.
Yeah, Burden.
God damn it.
I've got very familiar with that link. I can tell exactly what it is without clicking it.
Everybody just be advised, like, this Leonid guy could instantly turn into a Sino for a hostile fleet, so we are going to be extremely cautious as long as he's in system. The only thing better than shooting at us and killing 5 of us with the structure would be killing all of us with a huge fleet, so we'll just assume that's what's happening.
Did he have a cell phone in their hand?
No cell phone, just dipshit girl.
He's on D-scan.
Yeah, SH1's starting to spike too, so, you know.
Notice the paper temporary tag on their BMW.
Yes.
Notice they're in a BMW.
Exactly.
Oh, now they have a 2018 X3 with some battle damage.
Gotta
Hope they
love
enjoyed
that
their
battle
purchase.
I bet your mom and dad aren't happy.
I dare you to tell Kathy Iron that BMW is a bad car. Like right now, you guys actually don't have the balls to message him and tell him that.
You should definitely send that video to her parents. Yeah, this is your daughter running a fucking red light because she's a dumb twat.
Well,
That
that's
got
harsh.
aggressive.
Jeez.
That got
Oh,
aggressive
my.
real quick.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna end too well.
Who hurt you, man?
You could also
Well,
be like a decent
that's
human
not-
being and not say that.
Yeah.
No, that's not bad. I mean, she ran a red light. She could have, literally, she could have killed you. I mean, had that have been a couple of seconds different, she could have
Oh
T-boned
my
you and
God.
be dead.
Or kill
Very
one of the people
true.
walking.
Very true, but nobody died. So that's a plus.
Is it?
She suck you off.
Nah. She was cute, though.
Missed opportunity, man.
I'm married, man. I got enough problems.
Local's currently clear.
No, local you have to worry about. SH1 you have to worry about.
New Jersey driver, enough said.
Well, no, it's a Philly driver. They just bought the car in Jersey. That happens a lot here.
I see.
Alright, look alive. There's a hostile fleet getting ready to roll, so we're almost done.
Hey, let's have some fun.
Yeah, it's not
137 people in fleet, 128 in system.
Sure, bombers, you don't have fun with hostiles come after you, you just find another spot to go helicopter dick to and shoot that instead?
Usually.
We're getting on Titan now. We got it. Alright, right in time. Everybody pull drones. Look for the shacks and shit. Pull drones. Regroup. I'm gonna move us off of here in a second. I got something else we can do. Smag, we're in GKP.
Thank you.
Maybe 5
Alright,
times.
alright.
Guys can uncloak me.
I'll get you warping. Everybody just hang tight. I'm just moving some
Close.
scouts around. I got us something else we can shoot. We're
Real
just
close.
making sure we're safe.
Andy uncloak me. Bugger. What's he trying to do? He's trying to stay super close to me.
Looking good. Alright, take the warp. Start shooting this thing as soon as we land. Oh, Hoff, I'm sorry. Did you get that reinforcement?
Yeah,
I'll grab it. Thank you.
It's in Discord, Mark. Or actually, I could probably just send it off too.
I'm on grid.
Oh, cool.
You guys are gonna love this. Somehow we found one.
Come on, baby, be a tower. I do. That's a chunky.
I'll take it.
Yeah, there's a force field, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to ref this.
When do they pull towers out?
For about the last year, they've been slated for death, but here they are. Start shooting it. You guys can just orbit yourselves. These things have pretty small force fields, so even little shacks should be able to get in at a reasonable range. Go ahead and just put DPS on it. Cool.
Dread viewer stasis shooting at you.
Best part about these, no damage cap.
Let's see how long it takes us to chew through this shit.
Well, that's a medium.
30 million.
No tower shaming.
I'm shooting right into its strongest resist, so no shaming here.
It may be a medium, but it's a faction. Okay.
What
at least-
what ammo should we use?
Whatever you like.
At least the
yeah.
Triglavian ships will actually get to hit damage cap.
Oh.
Yeah, on long range ammo for the fucking key.
Explosive or EM will do the most.
Yep. That's right. I'm used to shooting these things with no shield. Damn it.
I just want to use a Colt.
These Leshaks with the MJD and cloak fitted, just OP. Instantly hide.
It's pretty good, yeah. You got a nice package to deal with a whole variety of situations that might happen.
Something shiny is
you could, like you said, warp off at 100 and just cloak or MJD and cloak or whatever it may be. It's pretty good. I mean, like a Thanatos with perfect skills and 4 damage mods is like 3,500 damage, and these top out to around 320 maxed out. So it's like it's pretty close to a fully spec'd out carrier.
Yeah,
Application's a little different.
The thing is hitting that damage straight out the gate.
Yeah. Well, actually, to access your full damage, you have to be bang on with your missile volleys.
That's true.
How long does it take to ramp up to its full damage?
Is it a minute and a half? It depends. I've got abyssal heat sinks, rad sinks on, so it's different for me.
Yeah, no,
Takes
I
like
have.
2.5 minutes the whole time.
Yeah, it's not horribly long.
How'd your roll
Yeah, it's
go
not too
with
bad.
that, by the way, Catman?
I got some decent ones. I got some one times. I got like, you know, when the damage mod goes all the way up to the top, pretty much. A couple of those. A couple of mid-range, a couple of mediocre, and a couple of trash draws. But there's now officer and faction rad sinks. However, they're only 1% better, so I don't feel they're really worth it. But you know, like within pretty soon, there's going to be like a fully officer Fiddler shack with the officer rad sinks in that's just going to die.
You know, this little shack is the one I'm flying is pretty cheap.
That one
I
just
mean, yeah,
fired.
you could
Now the
just
middle one's
literally
gonna fire
get the
next.
T2 gun, the whole, and like.
And then you'll see it
the
reload.
T2
See it
kit
shoot.
with the right
Then it
modules,
reloads.
and
Now
it
this
will
one will
get the job
shoot.
done for like under a bill.
Oh yeah, for sure. The one I'm
This one
I
up
think
here.
Is, I think I only got this for
Bottom
like,
two. All right,
I
now
think it's
this one's
the
reloading.
mods were 700, like the whole thing was 700, but then I got it off of Bud for
There's
like
the middle
600 mil.
ones,
Nice.
and they reloaded. And it should be the bottom ones, but I think the
Because
tops
he just
just
didn't
went.
want it, and I was like, okay, I'll give you 600 mil for it.
Yeah, it did the
You
tops,
guys
and then the
don't
middles,
forget
the
to
tops and the
cycle
middles.
cycle guns.
This one doesn't do it.
You're not my dad.
Munch those drugs.
Whoa.
Don't tell me how to live my life.
I zoomed in super
Okay,
close.
Drugs for structures.
Like zoomed in right inside. Look at that.
Drugs for literally every
kinda
activity
goofy.
you are doing in Eve.
What's
Like
that red?
max DPS.
That's kind of cool.
Balls per wall. Just do it.
Here's the thing: the quicker we do this, the quicker Merc will find us something else juicy to shoot. So let's get it done.
Asking a question like that, I can tell that you're not in the first division. That's all I can say.
What do you ask?
If why you would do drugs on the structure bash.
Oh wow.
Come on, Tony. I'm with Lorenzo's corps.
We're doing structure bash just to pull content to us.
That's not gonna happen.
It's not gonna be a response fleet to our boss bash.
Now they're reloading.
There could be.
It could be. You never know. You never know.
I feel if they didn't come out for 4 Astra deaths and 2 Fortizars yesterday, nothing's going to bring them out besides a Keystar.
Well, that's not really here's the thing, yeah. The attitude to have is they're gonna take opportune fights that they believe they have the upper hand and can win versus what they're gonna drop on. So don't make no mistake, they will attack stuff, they will fight us, but they're gonna do it in a way that favors them naturally. So don't get too complacent. Have your wits about you.
Then we need to make them think they have the upper hand.
Well, they could have the upper hand any second. Like, yeah.
Right now, yeah, definitely.
So you're saying go on Boat's fleet?
Why not? Boat's an awesome guy.
Yeah.
He's a great human being. I love him.
Fun to watch, anyway.
Top super cap FC.
The other ships are so tiny. See, there's one ship up there. It's hard to see them all. On my companions, you can see their rockets coming in from different places. There's another ship. There's another ship. There's a ship down here. One shooting lasers, obviously, are easiest to find. then you put it in this mode, you can see it where everybody's at. Like, all right, there's
Yeah,
a guy
the
up
only
there.
thing I'm missing on this Lashak
And now I'm gonna
is,
put it in that full screen mode. You can see it, and he's right here.
invisibility cloak.
See, now he's so tiny. Oh, you can just see it. It looks like a shooting star.
This one's
Right there.
kind of weird.
That's his ship.
I had a dual X-Type Newton smart bomb, and this didn't even have a cloak, but I opted to modify it slightly.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna throw.
Then there's this mode
Yeah,
where you
mine's
can
a
look as if you're
double
shooting,
smart bomb.
and then you can look around. Where's their target?
Tony, what was
Target's
that?
over there. It's kind of a neat
Was
mode,
that rat
but
from Brad the Rat?
not real good for usefulness.
Well, obviously.
It's good for making a movie, but
Okay, I just wondering where that
not
came from.
knowing what's around you at all.
I can't wait till next weekend when Chernobyl's over. I want to watch it. I want to watch all 5 rounds.
Ooh, a Chernobyl watcher.
Sorry, go ahead, Mark.
What's Brad the Rat?
The hockey player that Amir
Boston
I love.
Bruins.
Oh, yeah. Who's left in the cup right now?
It's the,
The
finals.
Blues
It's the
playing against the
Bruins
Bruins.
Standards. Yeah.
Go Bruins.
Go Bruins.
Yeah, Boston never wins shit. I really feel sorry for that fucking town.
They won the cup not too long ago.
Don't
Within
even
5
start.
years.
I mean, that was the most tongue-in-cheek comment. They've won like everything every other year. Tom
Every time he
Brady's-
beat it.
Yeah, seriously, I can't handle
He's
it.
heard about the Patriots.
I'm just gonna point. Spoke just literally 5 seconds too soon. It ticked over to 25%, and I was like, "Hang on a minute."
Pull drones. Hoffer, are you still paying attention by chance?
Yeah.
Can you write this one down?
Yep.
Reload weapon.
Yep, reload everything. We're gonna do this again. We're just gonna keep going. We haven't been out too long. I'll get us back before it's too late. I promise. It's if you're Eastern, it's 10:30. I'll have us back by 11.
Half hour.
Yeah, I'm gonna miss it. I only have like 600 torps left.
That'll be enough.
I think this is where we're going.
If somebody needs more torps, I got a shit ton, but they're Mjolnir, if you want them.
How many people just got stuck on the shield?
Oh yeah.
Someone left their bouncers behind.
That's why you orbit.
Fuck you, I was trying to guess the password.
Let me know when you guys land.
Which gate are you warping on?
I'm not. I'm working on one more structure.
Oh, okay.
We're almost landed.
Oh, lovely. I haven't hit one of these in a while.
Okay, we're landed. Burn it. You can truly orbit this. You know, you love, I guess if you're in a coalition like ours, you recognize the value of the new structures and what they can do for you and your security and stuff like that, but I miss being able to just burn the shit out of things without having to deal with a damage cap. I thought if it was in low power, they should just pull the roof off, let you go wild.
I know this guy in the CSM. Maybe he can make that happen.
Yeah, no shit. This is probably, it's safe to say, this is something I would have likely brought up a couple times, because it's not like, maybe not a full loot drop, but maybe you could do it like an offline tower, where you can completely destroy it if it's offline. There's asset safety, so that's the worst thing that could happen, you know? So I'd almost rather see that you can just push them through one bigger timer if they were low power. If somebody, it's completely optional whether or not you choose to fuel your shit or not, you know? So why, I don't know. Hopefully they come to that, because it's the way towers are.
I think the best thing that they could do with structures is take away the tether mechanic if the structure is either low power or has had the shield knocked off of it.
I think they should tie
That
the.
way you can't play gate games all the time.
I don't think you'd see super fleets defend keep stars then past the first timer.
Then also what would be cool is that if you get it into like 10% or less structure, you can capture it with like Entosis link. So instead of destroying the structure.
Did you just advocate for the use of an Entosis link in any scenario that doesn't already exist? What's wrong with you, man?
I don't even know. I never use those things.
It's complex. Don't ever recommend anything ever again about it.
No, I think this guy just lost so.
Hey, he's thinking it's alright.
It's not a bad idea, actually.
Yeah, I'm with you.
And if you've ever done it, it's not. We make fun of it because you have to fly a different kind of ship to do it. You know, you can't bring your like DPS, you can't bring your Eagle out and Entosis things. All right, I'm warping to the next one. Pull drones, pull drones.
Well, the thing is that once you capture it, you have to defend it now. So you know you're in the defending role. So the old defender become the aggressor. So you have to defend it and low health, and then you have to rebuild it up. That would actually be fun. Steal the flag kind of thing, or you could just power through and destroy it. But you know, no loot pinata.
I like the loot pinata thing in wormholes. I think in high sec and with null blocks and the way rolling your space works, it's probably a good idea to not like annihilate people who go AFK for like 90 days. And like imagine if you had all your shit in tribute, you're thinking, oh my god, I got everything in the zero tech Y keep star. How could we ever lose that? It's like the safest place ever until you do. They could make it easier to clear them out, but at the same time, if they want to keep the safety net for people's items, you can't be a player who's just gone for a minute and loses everything.
I think if they were to tie the damage cap to the number of defenders on grid, that would work out real well, where you had 100 people on grid defending a structure, then you get the max or the lowest damage cap basically. Whereas if you have 2 people there, then you have hardly any damage cap.
I feel like that would heavily favor Big Boys over the other, because you could just spam like all your alts on grid and lower the damage cap.
Yeah, but I mean, we already have the damage cap right now. We already have max damage cap. So if you were to at least incentivize people to be on grid with the structure.
I think it's a good concept, but I feel like it's just like too easily exploitable. I think you could find a way to like keep it from just one person having a bunch of alts on field. Then it would be not a horrible idea.
Well, if you could simply attack them and get them off field, then at least you're killing some things before taking on the structure. I don't know. I'm just trying to. It'd be a way to invite actual undocking.
There's an easier way to invite undocking. It's called don't bring fucking 900 Titans to fuck with decks you only have 300.
That's always going to be an aspect of any game I've ever played. That if it's in a sandbox type game, you try to bring overwhelming force for any type of strategic type objective. So unless we're changing the rules of war and rules of competition, then I think we're going to have a hard time.
Once you're the king of the sandbox, sometimes you have to adapt.
Until someone comes out of fucking nowhere and is like, lightning bolt, and then it's over.
Chinese.
I showed my wife that, like, I don't even know how LARPing came up, and I'm like, so you haven't seen that lightning bolt video? And she's like, no, I don't even know what you're talking about. I played that for her. She was just rolling. She didn't get it. She just couldn't she's like, so they're imagining things? And I'm like, well, they're not like hallucinating. They're playing like a game.
They're on LSD while LARPing.
Yeah,
when you want to start a conversation with somebody, they have to know what you're talking about. Just so you know.
As you should.
I mean, it's not like everybody can afford full suits of armor and, dull blades to swing at each other with.
I saw this documentary about LARPing, and it was pretty cool because these other guys were like big brothers to the two people who were LARPing.
Dude, that's such a fucking good movie.
It's the best.
I've never seen that one.
Yeah, I can grab that one. I'm still grabbing the list.
Reload.
Clavish, you never saw Role Models?
You realize all these things are coming out in Aussie time zone.
They'll stay busy.
Well, you know what I have? I didn't even make that connection.
Oh, great.
It's like 7:45 p.m. I think that will be good.
Also, that moment when you realize your power cord for your microphone came unplugged and no one could hear you.
I just realized that Heidi's not talking in a local key. I've literally never seen this before.
Because we're in a channel that has another channel linked to it?
Wow. It's complex.
The more you know.
I don't even know what you're saying. What are those words even mean?
If you lost drones, you were at planet, let's see, that was planet 8. So just warp back to planet 8, go grab your drones, we'll meet you at planet 7. I'm doing these backwards since it's Australian people that are going to have to come and do this. I figured that would break in.
Hey.
Yeah, it's just kidding.
In reality, it would be upside down.
Throw our crocodiles at you.
It could be early risers
Hogan,
in
he's not
Utah.
kidding.
You mean the crocodile will throw you?
In Australia, the crocodile eats you.
Good thing about being in a video game with you Americans is us Australians get to use the small words we haven't used since kindergarten to refresh us.
Wow, you're so funny.
Is that right?
See, that surprises me though, because in our experience, at least with all our Australian dudes, anytime we get them in a room, they're very mean to each other. They tend to get along with us very well because we're such, refined scholars. But I feel like every time we get our Australian guys together at a table, I mean, maybe they just use the C word a lot more than we do, or we're used to.
Cunt?
Yeah, it's like almost, can it be a term of endearment, I suppose?
Yeah, it's not even
I
insulting.
mean, it's like walking up to your best friend and be like, hey,
Can be
badass,
easy.
how are you doing today?
Oh yeah, in America that's not a thing.
Yeah, nobody does that.
Oh, what are you talking about? I do that all the time.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah, I don't like. It's just that you could say anything. It's not like a specific word. You could just dealer's choice.
You know, go up to your friends and go like, "What's up, dickhead?" or "What's up, asshole?"
Oh,
It doesn't-
absolutely.
Yeah.
I call them that more than I call them by their actual fucking
me too.
name.
I mean, you're not trying to denounce the world their names, so you gotta call them secret code words.
Yeah, you don't want to expose your boys like that. So
Could you just call them their internet spaceship names instead?
You could, but your
Why
friend
wouldn't
could
you?
not play EVE Online.
Keep burning. We'll get out of here. Maybe we'll do one more and then leave.
I wish you could see the Lashak laser cut through shit.
No, fuck that noise. I just want the Lashak laser to get bigger as it fires.
Yeah, I mean, you guys, how many new coders do you want to devote to this one particular ship here so we can have cool laser animations?
I'm down for all lasers if they're applied in the same spot long enough to show up on the other side. I'm okay with that.
I mean, how many coders have we sent to do other stupid things in this game?
I mean, I've heard of several first-person shooters suddenly going bye-bye and suddenly coming back.
Pull drones?
So,
Also, I wish I would have known we were all bringing Lashaks. I would have brought mine.
yeah, this is a shack party, bro. You're missing out.
I'm kind of happy that you're not in one, since we are. I mean, it's more fun that... Yeah, then again, we're not getting kill mail, so this is the perfect one not to have one in, because you're not missing anything.
Yep.
Right?
I'm importing one now, as we speak.
Yeah, I imported two.
I can't log into my Jita character.
No, I actually can't do that. I don't have space to bring it back if it lives.
It's when you
I
just
wouldn't have the Titan.
self-destruct something.
Yeah, the insurance on those is baller, right?
On Lashak, I think so.
I mean, maybe, but all my other ships are TC ships.
Yeah, no, but honestly, the Sacks are like a really good ship for what we're doing in tribute.
Only against non-damaged capture structures. Or unless you have very small fleets.
Yeah, I was gonna say we use a gang of what 10 to 12 of us. We go out and we'll cap in the Forza. Like,
Yeah. So like, if you take the amount of people in like a full man Ferox fleet and you put them all in the shacks, and you split them up, you could damage cap like a significant amount of citadels at the same time.
Can use a lot of the shacks at the same time too.
Yep.
There are a lot of really dumb people, so everyone in a shack would be a lot of deadly shacks.
I mean that, and if they got dropped on, if you want to fuck a shack feed up and bring a whole lot of tracking disruptors, and now you can't shoot shit.
How bad is their tracking?
It's not the tracking, it's
really
the range.
good.
Oh.
Max, like, go. Or go ahead.
max
Oh,
we're gonna
I
shoot
hear
out
what you're
like
saying.
25k.
But I was gonna say, your max ammo on like the shack is like 80 kilometers with double facts and tracking computers with range loaded.
Tony, I thought you were going to turn the Lashak word into a drinking game.
What we need is some rigs for the entropic disintegrators. I mean, even just a couple of basic ones for range and tracking.
Maybe.
All right, everybody. This will be our last one, so get ready to pull drones once we're done. We will give our friends on the other side of the planet something to do in a day.
We burn these down pretty quick.
Free structure kill mails, basically.
If you're gonna glass a region, you gotta clean everything out. It's just the economic damage is devastating.
Catman, do you realize how much DPS we have with this? You're saying we're clearing these out quick.
That's not too bad, considering it's what, 7 million HP or something we've got to shoot through.
We got 10,000 DPS in Lashaks, which is helpful. There's a couple Kikimoras. Anybody got a polarized bomber? Or are you guys using normal bombers?
I mean,
Toonie? Yeah, obviously. Clavet. All right, okay.
I wish Polar's bombers. I finally put it in the train.
All my weird friends. All right, pull drones. Pull drones. Let's get the hell out of here.
I should have played Polarized. I have Covops 5 and Torpedoes 5 and all that shit to 5.
So I'm unironically considering getting a Polarized Vindicator out here.
I mean, realistically, what did that take? 3 minutes of DPS to drop that thing?
Yeah, no, that was quick as shit.
Everybody get aligned. Bravo Tech S. Yeah, I think if you're using Torp bombers, you're really just not. If it's for structure shit, you're not really planning on taking DPS. So I'll usually bring Polarize.
Something like this, if anything comes at us, we just run away, cloak, and if we have other shit to shoot, we can just helicopter Dickoplops to it.
Oh, this is a rare honor. Take the gate, Bravo Tech S. If you didn't get the warp for some reason, warp yourself, Bravo Tech S, jump into system. We're going to jump into one of my favorite people ever, so we got to blow this dude up in local. Everybody has to say head poster in charge when we jump in. Head poster in charge.
What does that mean?
There's a headliner in here.
No, I know who he's talking about. Speaking of which, where is he at? I'm surprised he's not here.
Yep. Four words. Head poster in charge. I'll type it first.
Good, I can just copy paste.
Big Bill the boss. Get aligned AW1. There he is, alright.
Sad, he's not in fucking Elysium.
He said align
ping him.
something, but I didn't understand what he said.
AW1, the gate is green. Go ahead and jump
Oh,
in.
AW1, okay. That's why you need a dude. That's what the history window up here is for. You, whatever.
Good job, Zizzy.
He's the FC, I'm not. So obviously I don't know what I'm talking about. So all of his people don't know what he's talking about. Whatever.
Really good stuff. Alright, gate's green. AW1 gate is green. Next system in line is going to be UMI.
Oh my.
Paplink is done. Thank you so much.
Oh me.
Shock pop feels so shiny.
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, I mean, it's what could be better for us. UMI is next. Get a line. We love to bash structures, so here we.
Merc, apparently Bill just addressed the jump raider.
Drive.
Well, he's trying to find it, but yeah.
App confirm.
Bill, did someone with the jump raider?
Yeah, he said I addressed the jump raider. I'm trying to scan it down.
Oops.
Oh, jeez. All right. Well, scouts, if you want to hang back, I'm in a bunch of channels with Bill, so he'll pipe up. I'll tell you to turn around. He was in Bravo Tag S, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Should I get Bridger ready? I want to keep stuff.
He's probably in a fleet already. If Interceptors want to turn around and go check on that, you're welcome to. I'm not going to turn the whole fleet around for you.
I'm going to put my marshal on one of these structures here, so whenever we get back to KQK, if we aggress, I can let it oversight him.
I guess that's where we're going.
Everybody that's in UMI, get aligned to 0 tech Y. Gate screen online.
Active.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of this meat grinder skin.
Oh my god, you take that back.
Do you remember time you said something and you were just like categorically wrong?
I mean, you compare it to the other one I was running, it's just not as nice.
Did you see the constellation where there's like ships jumping into the system in the middle
Yeah,
of the
that's
constellation?
pretty awesome. This is what I said to the dudes earlier that I was talking to. Like, with a skin like that is pretty limited and has like a couple cool things that you wouldn't expect to see on anything else, I would be super tempted to just buy them all and run the market on them. But there are so many good Triglyvian skins that it would be so foolish to go all in on one, because they will release another amazing one after that. And they clearly they are. They just keep doing it. It's almost like they pick the most muted ones first and then run like more and more bombastic as they continue to release.
Wait, so these dots on the top, are they supposed to be ships or something?
Yeah, it's like stars, I think.
Okay, yeah, I didn't notice that before. It
It's
was
pretty
like just weird.
Yeah, there's a constellation name on it.
Yeah.
Because there was a huge battle there in 2006 in that system, and it's commemorating that. And there's literally, as I said, there's this main system where the fight happened, and you can see these white lines shooting towards that system, and that ship's jumping in. I think it's fucking awesome skin.
Is it the system's name on the side of the ship? Is that correct?
It is, yes. It's in Innsmother. Okay, if you haven't figured it out, we're going to KQK. Next, the gate is green. You've got your PAP, go ahead and take the gate, get docked up. Thanks for coming, do appreciate it. You know, these aren't like the most exciting thing on earth to do, but it's important to make sure we clean everything out. You don't want to let these guys off easy, and it's kind of demoralizing to have to watch those notifications go on for weeks on end. We saw that shit when we were in Declan, so it's no fun.
I like it a lot.
Yeah, I didn't notice all the stuff on that skin the first couple times I saw it. I didn't realize one side was different than the other, and there were a bunch of like little stars floating around it.
Why did we leave that key still there?
I'm gonna come for it. It's just setting everything up to do it right.
Harry's on a perch.
They Sino jammed a lot of this shit. You know, there's just you want to clean things out a little bit and back them up so that they recognize that that's not like the front line for them. They've already moved the front line back.
That line of apostles.
That's cool. It's like a fishing hook.
Is that an apostle conga line? Fucking course it is. Oh shit, it's all one person.
Yeah.
Hey, there's a minnow at the end.
There's one other person that isn't. The rest are all just one person that counts.
I'm gonna join the line with my dread.
Accepted.
You can never have too many factions.
Thank you, Merc.
What the fuck are all these apostles
Yep.
doing?
Thank you, FC.
Yeah, we'll do